Hello and welcome back to Drama Investigator. Kylie and Travis have split up. I don't mean to be rude, but is anyone really surprised? It's a well-known fact that he's been cheating on her for a very, very long time. She can do so much better. Travis's side chick even came to his birthday, for goodness sakes. He's a player. What guy does that? I've never heard of a guy doing that before. They accidentally got pregnant very, very early on in the relationship, and it didn't give her enough time to suss him out and see if he wanted to get married and spend a life with her, because that's obviously what she really wants. She has everything she wants except marriage and more kids, which is what she reportedly really desires. And Travis knows that, and he's just been stringing her along. He's probably all like, I know you love me, so let's not sign a prenup, and she's like, if that. The side chick that Travis had invited to his own birthday was even saying that Kylie keeps blocking and unblocking her on social media. Travis at the end of the day is a rapper, and not all rappers, but a lot of them do get a name for themselves of being players. Like, it's just facts. Also, if we rewind to a month ago, Kylie was posting shit on her Instagram saying, ain't a game boy. Like, obviously this was foreshadowing her breakup. Like, she knows he's out there cheating and doesn't want to commit to her. I'm proud of her for having a break. Get rid of him. Move on. She has everything. She has a beautiful daughter. She's a billionaire. Like, worry about a man later. You do you, girl. Okay, so let's get to the tea. On Tuesday night, news broke that Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott were taking a break in their relationship. A break at the end of the day is just an easy way out, in my opinion, but fans have been noticing that the only real recent time that they ever did anything together, like hanging out, that's been reported on social media at least, was their Playboy cover shoot. That's a bit inconvenient for Playboy, isn't it? The article about their love and relationship with Playboy we now know is a fuck ton of lies. I only did it because it was Playboy. So what's the reason for them breaking up? Well, a source had told E! News that Kylie is young, but she really wants the traditional family life. She has seen her older sisters with big families and multiple kids, and she wants the same. She loved being at home with Travis and their daughter Stormy Webster more than anything, but right now their priorities are different. Kylie apparently wishes Travis was more dedicated to the family, but apparently he is busy with his career and work. And like, imagine dating a billionaire. You'd feel pretty inadequate standing next to them unless you truly did love each other. And conveniently, all this news comes out just around the time of his new song that's about to be released on Friday. Ding ding ding! Kris Jenner, Momager of the Year. Wouldn't be surprised if she's playing this one. Also, because on Kylie's Instagram story, less than 48 hours after the breakup, she's promoting Kylie Skin. Might as well make some money off the publicity. Lastly, in today's news, the new Shane Dawson documentary episode 1 has been released, and boy is there tea. The tea is being spilled. The trailer shows us Jeffrey, Shane and Rich Lux watching James Charles's No More Lies video. So obviously people are led to believe that the entire documentary is delving into the drama beauty community.
Good morning, everybody. Today we gotta keep it so real. No filters, no trickery, no nothing. Just me and you guys. I've been doing some deep breathing. Starting off my morning so good. Just took an amazing shower. And today is the day where episode 1 will finally be out. Now listen, Shane, Andrew, and I, we have been working on this project and filming since January. We've had a crazy year. So much has happened, and you guys will see today what the whole entire series is really about. There's so much involved, but the main core, it's so good. It's over an hour long today. Shane and Andrew have been editing like crazy. They're still editing the series, but today is episode 1. I am just so giddy. So I'm actually going into the lab and creating some new products today for JSC for next year. And then hopefully Shane will let y'all know when. And I am just so ready for the world to see everything that we've been working on. So I'm gonna go have some breakfast. I'm gonna go spend some time with Nate and the dogs before I leave. And then later today, this next journey starts. Woohoo!
The Dolan twins actually feature in Shane and Jeffrey's new documentary that exposes the beauty community. As we all know, there was a major drama surrounding the Dolan twins and James Charles this year, after James Charles was cancelled for allegedly being a creep towards straight men, amongst many other allegations. It was exposed at the time that James Charles had made Grayson feel uncomfortable for months, and Jeffrey had actually threatened James via message, saying that he was going to expose what James had done done, which she never actually did expose what happened. So let's rewind a little for those of you who don't know what that drama entails. So basically, when James was responding to the allegations that Tati Westbrook and Jeffree Star had made about him earlier this year, calling him out for being a creep towards straight men, James had responded on a video on his channel, leaking private messages between himself and Jeffree Star, where Jeffree first appeared oblivious to the drama. James had texted Jeffree at the time saying, "Why am I getting tagged in your tweets a million times? What's going on? Can we please talk when you get a second?" Jeffree's voice memo was here. My voice memos delete after being played. "Can you FaceTime me for a sec, please? It won't take long." Jeffree had replied, "I can't talk right now, but I'll hit you up later when I'm free. I don't know what is happening with you and other people, but I hope it can all be fixed for the sake of all of us. Okay, I'll be at the Met, so I don't know when I'll be able to reply, but I would really like to talk to you soon. Could use some honest advice and feedback." Jeffree had said, "We definitely need to talk soon. Tati and Shane and a few others told me everything that you have said about me over the last 6 months. I'm heartbroken, disgusted, and so sad to hear everything, but shockingly not surprised. I've only been a great friend to you and have never said anything bad about you behind the scenes, which is obviously not the case for you." James had replied, "Let's definitely talk. I do not talk about you behind your back, and I have not talked to Shane literally at all in the last 6 months. I appreciate the honesty and don't want to have a problem with you. I respect you a lot, and anything you think I said I will be totally upfront about, and we can discuss like adults. I'll be home tomorrow in LA from 2 to 8 tomorrow, and then I fly to Australia for a week. If you're available, let's get together and talk in private." James had then said, "Hey, let me know if you have an hour free later today, and I'll pop over before I go to the airport so we can talk. Do you have a few minutes free to FaceTime? I'll try later. This is my only day off in Michigan with Nate's family. Totally understand. Enjoy your day off. You deserve it. I would really like to talk to you soon, even if it's only for a few minutes. I'm going through a lot right now and not doing well, and you've been one of the few people in this industry I can trust and talk to, and I don't want to lose that. I'd like to fix things if possible, or at least have an honest conversation about it." And then Jeffree absolutely switched and pretty much said that he was going to expose James for what he had done, allegedly. Jeffree had texted James saying, "Are you going to respond to everything or pull a Manny 2.0? When you basically trapped Sam in your hotel room in Seattle and psychologically forced him to stay and made him feel horrible for the pennies you spent on the room, I knew something was terribly wrong with you. When Zach showed me the Snapchat messages of you trying to force him to like you and send him photos, it was completely horrifying to see you use the same sentences as a would use. He was so grossed out by your behaviour and the way you tried to make him feel bad for not reciprocating the same feelings. Grayson is going on camera shortly to finally tell the world how you tried to him and in his sleep and make him feel uncomfortable for months, you sick." Next, Zach will be going on camera to tell how twisted and sick you were, trying to get him to like you and then make him feel bad when he didn't want to send you photos back. Then Sam from Seattle will be joining me and Cameron to talk about you trapping him in the hotel room. You need to be locked in prison for a very long time. You need the internet taken away from you. You are a danger to society. Jeffree had also texted this to James's brother. "How do you sleep at night knowing that you enable and support a and a Hopefully you seek help very soon and get away from that monster. When he trapped that boy in his hotel room in Seattle and you didn't care about it, I knew you didn't have a soul either." So these texts foreshadow the documentary that was being filmed at the time, which is what we are seeing on our screens now. And so when the Dolan twins and Jeffree and Shane were all in a room together, that's when they're allegedly exposing James Charles, or so everyone thinks, like Jeffree had said in those messages to James that he was going to do. Fast forward to a couple of days ago, Ethan Dolan had actually tweeted about the documentary on his Twitter. He had tweeted, "Filmed something very personal and important to us, a message we've been wanting to share with you for a while now. Thank you so much, Shane Dawson, for having this conversation with us. You truly helped us so much." Shane had replied, "Proud of you guys," and Grayson had responded with a love heart. Fans had responded saying, I love Shane, but this is scary. Since this is about James Charles being a isn't it wrong and dangerous to wait months to pull out crucial information, warning potential victims, just so you could sensationalize the victim stories in a doco-series? This feels wrong. Anybody else think this will be about the James making them uncomfortable drama? Now, if we backtrack a bit, James had covered himself at the time of these allegations by stating in his No More Lies video, "As disgusting as it is, bringing up Grayson Dolan was pretty clever. At the height of all these allegations and stories around both of the twins unfollowed me, not wanting to be associated, and fans started speculating that the rumours could be as to why." Now Tati, who had actually manufactured this whole drama to begin with this year by exposing James James Charles for being an alleged creep towards straight men, amongst many other allegations, well, she had taken to her Instagram story the day of the first episode release of the Shane and Jeffree Star series, promoting her Halo Beauty brand, which is literally what she did when she exposed James earlier this year on her channel. So, you know, she's completely ignoring the drama, not responding to anything regarding the documentary, laying low and keeping quiet, and eventually stealing all of James Chihuahua's fans and getting them to buy her Halo Beauty line.
And I'm just here working, hustling, editing, tying up different projects. So happy, you guys. The response with the subscription for Halo is still like, I'm so happy you love it. Like, I really am. And behind the scenes, like, just kind of diving in deep with everything going on with Halo has felt really rewarding. So thank you so much.
Do you think Jeffree and Shane's documentary will fully expose James Chihuahua? Let me know in the comments. That's all for this investigation. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. My social media will be linked down below, and I'll see you guys in our next investigation.